Hey everybody, it's time for another episode of Mini Mondays, and today I want to talk about this OVA that's called Pale Cocoon, and it's a 20-minute or so OVA made by Studio Rika. It's very interesting, actually. What it's about. It's a little incomprehensible. You might have to watch it 2 or 3 times to understand it, but basically, humanity is living underground, and most of history has been lost. Most of human history is lost. So these people start excavating these archives that have all of human history in it, and a lot of it's corrupted, so they need to restore it. So as they do that, humanity kind of learns more about old humanity and gradually loses their interest in it because of how horrible it was. So anyway, the OVA actually just picks up where the last of these people who are studying these archives are, and it's just about their experience too. It's a very interesting concept, although, like I said, it is a little incomprehensible at first. Most of the dialogue is in very, hushed whispers, so it's not very loud, it's not actiony, but it's very quiet, it's very thoughtful. There's 2 characters in it, and there's one of the characters who's just a voice, but anyway, there's 2 characters in it. And they just sort of play off each other. It's kind of interesting. But I'd say the best part about it isn't exactly the plot, it's definitely the design. It's a sort of a blend of 2D and CG animation. It looks great, it blends great together, and it lends this sort of muted tone to it, where there's not a whole lot of background images. There's a lot of darkness, a lot of blackness, but it looks beautiful in its muted tones with the blacks and the browns and the greens and everything like that. It's gorgeous, actually. It's its own kind of gorgeous. The thing about it that I like the most, though, isn't really the entire thing. It's more so the ending. The last, I'd say 5 minutes or so, it actually starts to get really interesting. In fact, the entire ending is basically a music video. And there's a twist about the story I'm not going to reveal here, but basically, if you're seeing it for the first time, you might be surprised. If you're seeing it for the second time, you can appreciate the beauty of the ending. The whole tone of it does have sort of an environmental friendly tone, but it's more so a message of hope as opposed to a message of, wow, you suck, humanity, what the fuck did you do? So I would say that if you just want to just kind of relax for a little bit and just check out something that's got a little bit of a sad undertone to it, but nothing too serious, I'd say check it out. It's really, really beautiful, and it's a great little experience. And that's all I have to say about that.